Absolutely fine. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tree Campus. As you all know, Tree Campus is a platform which helps you to enhance your English communication. Tree Campus also helps you to prepare for interview. So it's one solution for all your problems related to English. So if whether you are losing confidence by speaking English or you are lacking in enhancing your vocabulary, or you want to prepare for your English exam, or you have to attend an interview. So Three Campus gives you all your solutions related to your English communication. So if you haven't downloaded Three Campus, so please download it now from your Play Store app. Okay. And yes, please like, follow, share, and subscribers from our YouTube channel. And also, we are also available on by the name of Free Learning App on Instagram. So please follow, like, share, and subscribe up there also. So I hope so. Everyone must have downloaded Free Campus in their phone. So till now it's 5:03. Good evening, Kanika. How are you? Let me see how many students have joined so far. Only four. What happened? So we will wait for another couple of minutes. Time. What we will do. Kanika. Hi, Kanika. Let's have a chit chat.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
So, Kanika, let's take the introduction class. Introduce yourself formally, not a personal introduction, not an informal introduction. Introduce yourself. Suppose, how will you introduce yourself at the time of interview? Just like that.
Okay, ma'am. Hello. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kanika Sabu. I am from Rajasthan. I am from Rajasthan. I am study in 11th class, and um, my hobby is gardening and um
You're doing really well, Kanika. Very good. But whenever you are stuck now, it shows that you are lacking words, right, Kanika?
okay, ma'am.
You're lacking words, na? So what you need to do, you need to work on your vocabulary there. So try to learn more and more words.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let's give chance to Pritha. Pritha, please unmute yourself. Hello, Pritha. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Pritha. Introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Pritha Malik. I am from West Bengal, Bashirat. I read in class 7 in Media High School. School. My hobbies are reading and listening music. I love travel. Okay, done.
That was very less, but yes, try. Make it a practice. If you will not be in a practice, now, Pritha, you will forget everything. All right. Okay. We have one, I think Fatima. Hi, Fatima. Hello, Fatima.
Hello, ma'am.
Good evening, Fatima.
Good evening, ma'am.
Fatima, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, ma'am. My name is Afin Fatima from Ramghadwa. I read in class 9 in Newport Public School. My target to be a doctor. That's all.
Okay, that's excellent. You want to be a doctor. You said, where are you from, Fatima?
Bihar,
Bihar. From Bihar, where are you?
Gopalganj.
Acha, Gopalganj. All right. Now we have Sanjeet. Hello, Sanjeet.
Hi, hello, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, Sanjeet. Good evening, dear.
How are you, ma'am?
Absolutely fine. How are you, dear? Please introduce
Very
yourself.
good. Okay, ma'am. First of all, good evening, everyone. My name is Sanjit Kumar. I'm from Bihar. I'm an engineer, but right now I'm preparing for civil services. Uh, Basically, I'm from Bihar, but I did engineering from Hyderabad. After that, I did job or different place in India. But since last year, I'm preparing for civil services. So right now I'm at my hometown. I'm in Bihar, in Motihari. And if you are talking about my hobby, so my hobby is doing farming in a free time. So this is little about myself, man.
That's an interesting hobby. Very good. Keep it on. All right. All
Thank you,
right.
ma'am.
Now we are done almost. Premijit, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, obviously. Hi, good evening, ma'am. My name is Premjit, and I'm from Odisha. But currently, I am staying in Kerala, and I'm an employee. I'm working in. Hold on, please. I'm having a conversation. So I'm working in a organization. It is private organization.
Okay. Carry on.
Do you want to know more about me? I think I know. That's it.
Okay. Actually, we have a format of introduction, Premijit. I want you to listen it right now. Okay. For example, on everything you have started on a very good note. Very good evening. Good
In
evening.
like when we are having interaction, like we happen to give us some questions, then I think that would be better. Based on those questions, we will
I have
interact
already
with one
given
another.
you. I have already given you a question. Introduce yourself.
Oh, really?
That
I
is
didn't see
only
that.
a question, my dear. So now I want you to read it. I want you to listen it. Now it's your time to listen. There is a format that one should must follow
Okay.
whenever you are going for an interview or this is a formal introduction. Can you please mute yourself, Premaji, for a while?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So the format says that there are steps of introduction. There are steps of introduction. What are the steps? First, greetings, then your name, and then the location. Greetings, good evening, good afternoon, hi, hello, whatever you want to. Then your name. Name, what is the correct way to say your name? So the correct way to say your name is my name is or I am. Suppose if I have to say, I have to introduce myself to you people. So how will I introduce? I'll say, good evening everyone. My name is Pooja Singh and I'm from Ranchi, Jharkhand. Okay. So I will say like this. Understood? So in the same manner, you people have to say. So it must be in order, first, second, and third. Greetings, name, and what? Your location. I'm from Ranchi, Jharkhand. Okay. And one more thing, never say myself. Myself mean in Hindi it is referred as khud ka. So myself is a incorrect way of telling your name. Never say myself. Always say. What is the most appropriate way to say? Introduce your name. To say your name. That is my name is. Either you say my name is, or you can say I am. Now you are done with all three steps, and it should be in it should be in order, first, second, and third. Now we are done with all three. Now it's come to your educational qualification. Educational qualification along with your work experience. Suppose I have said everything. I have followed all the three steps. Now coming to the fourth step. So you will say, if I talk about mine, this is if I talk about mine is a filler. fill a sentence. Or you can say talking about my. This is also called a filler. Talking about my educational qualifications. So I have completed my bachelor's degree in mass communication and video production. I'm also holding a degree of bachelor in education. Currently, I'm working as a spoken language trainer at 3 campus. So this is my introduction. Okay. So you have to be very careful whenever you are given an introduction. So always follow the steps. The 4 steps must include your educational qualification along with your work experience. Now you're done with work experience, educational qualification. Now again you have to say your family. You have to introduce just a brief. No, don't describe. For example, brief means how many members are there in a family. So we are 6 members in a family, or this is the first way. Second is there are 6 members in my family. How many members? There are 6 members in my family. Okay, clear? Now you are done, or you can say that including me, we are 6 members. I have 2 brothers and a sisters, or whatever it is. Just a small detail about the family. Don't describe too much. Now you're done with your family details. So then it's time to share your hobby. Suppose if you have more than one hobby, then how will you share? I love reading books, or my hobbies are, I love reading books, watching movies, watching cricket, and I love exploring new places. Got it? So next hobby is, suppose next point is you have to share your strength. Likewise, my biggest strength is my confidence. Whatever is the condition, whatever is the situation, I usually lose my patience. I'm very confident in any almost all the condition. कैसी भी स्थिति हो, मैं बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस रहती हूँ, बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट रहती हूँ. So my confidence is my biggest strength. Clear? So in this way, you can share your introduction. Clear to everyone? We have Jyoti now. Mohan has joined, but I think Mohan has left. Fatima, Jyoti, Kanika, Premajit, Pritha, and Sanjeev. Now Veena has also joined. Hello Veena, why are you so late? Hello Veena. All right. So today we are going to learn about verbs. What are we
Okay.
going to learn about? We are going to learn about verbs. Verbs
Verb.
क्या होता है? What are verbs? Verbs are action verbs. Premajit and Veena, please mute yourself and do not speak anything until and unless you're asked to. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am, ask a question if you don't mind.
Yeah, Shiv, Premajit.
Yeah, so can we use until and unless together at a time, or use like in a conditional sentence?
First of all, please, can you please check your network connection, my dear? Because I'm not able to hear you properly.
Oh, sorry, I'm extremely sorry.
Now, I request you to please mute yourself. And please send your questions to chat box, Premajit, because now I'm going to start the class. Okay? All right. Without any further ado, let's start the class, everyone.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you able to hear me? Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
so
tell me what is your doubt?
can we use until and unless at a time?
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
At a time, can we use until and unless at a time, one time?
You know what is the use of until? What is the meaning of until? Do you know the meaning of until?
Until means it is about like until 6 o'clock or until 7 o'clock. It It refers to the time, right? Time period.
Whenever you have to indicate a specific time, a particular time, or a time limit, it is used to indicate a particular time, situation, activity, any action. For example, I studied until morning. So here I'm stating that I have studied until morning. Okay. He was in London from he was in London from 1990 to 1990 until the 1990 until the 2000 to 2020 corona period. Okay. So whenever we have to use until, it means we must know that we have to denote a particular time. Okay. Now you're not saying anything.
Yes, ma'am. I got it. And how about
And
unless?
unless means except. For example, for example, I am not going to take the class unless you people will unmute yourself.
Okay,
जब
ma'am. I will mute. Please, you can continue to
जब तक
speak.
कि जब तक कि unless you're going to mute yourself, I'm not going to start the class. Okay? And yes, it is a condition.
Sure. I will mute it. No
No,
worries.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Okay? Thank you so much, Sarjeet. Hope everyone can be so sensible like you. Now, um, so yes. Mhm. Hello, Dayavati. Good evening. Where were you? All right. So today's topic is verbs. Verbs is very much essential for you people. Verbs बहुत ही ज़्यादा vital होते हैं. वो इसलिए because every single sentence is not completed without verbs. Verbs होते क्या है? What are verbs? Verbs are action words. सुबह से शाम तक, from morning to evening, we perform several actions. Hello, Vikas Solanki. If you have to ask anything, you can ask me, my dear. Okay. I know that Vikas, and you are on a very right time. We are going to start a new chapter. हम लोग आज एक नया चैप्टर स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं दैट इज वर्ब्स. वर्ब्स का मतलब होता है एक्शन वर्ड. ओके, सो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज पे अटेंशन and please listen, and suppose if you have any doubts you can send me or you can unmute yourself at that time. Okay, all right. So what is verb definition, types and examples? So first, a verb is a word that describes what the subject of a sentence is doing. So it is describe what the subject. You know that na every sentence must have a subject. Now, what is the subject? A subject is the word about whom we are talking in a sentence, जिसके बारे में हम किसी भी वाक्य में, किसी भी sentence में बात करते हैं. Okay, and subject is also considered as the word which performs the action. And yes, subject can be a noun or a pronoun. Verbs can indicate physical or mental action. So don't think that only physical actions are considered as verbs. Mental action. Suppose I'm just sitting and I'm not saying anything. It doesn't mean that I'm not doing any action. I am right now I'm performing three actions. First, I'm observing. Second, I'm thinking. My brain is functioning. Okay. And third, I'm staring at someone. I'm looking at someone. So it doesn't mean only that physical actions are considered as verbs. Even mental actions are also considered as verbs. तो ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ जो हम फिजिकली करते हैं, चाहे खेल रहे हैं, सो रहे हैं या कूद रहे हैं, कुछ भी, whatever you are doing physically that involves a physical attention, it means that words are specifically known as verbs. If we are doing nothing, for example, we are just sitting and doing like this, it means our brain is working at that time. Our brain is functioning. So that time we will call it as also mental action. So that is called, that is also an action. That is also comes under verbs. Now, what is a sentence? A verb in a sentence? Let's take Jeffrey builds a house. So here, Jeffrey is a verb because we are talking about whom? We are talking about Jeffrey. Who builds the house? Jeffrey builds the house. Now, सब्जेक्ट की बात हो गई. अब भाई सब्जेक्ट ने क्या किया है? तो जेफरी बिल्ड्स अ हाउस. उसने क्या किया है? व्हाट ही हैज डन? ही बिल्ड्स अ हाउस. तो यहाँ पे वर्ब हो जाएगा. व्हाट इज द वर्ब हियर? द वर्ब इज बिल्ड्स हियर. ओके. Anita is thinking about horses. Anita. Anita is the subject. Who is thinking about horses? Anita. So here, Anita will be the subject, and what she is doing? She is thinking. So she is doing some mental action. So thinking will be here the verb. Now next is true love exists. Okay, true love exists. So here, what will be the subject and what will be the subject and what will be the verb? Can anyone tell me? True love exists. कोई बता सकता है मुझे?
Yeah, true love is the subject and exists is the verb. True love exists, right?
Exist is a verb. That is absolutely correct. Okay, exist is a verb, but I am not sure that true love is a verb, is a uh, subject. Exist is a verb, that I totally agree with you.
It's like love. Love is the subject. True is describing what kind of love is that, right?
First
True
of all,
love.
love is a noun. Okay, love is a noun. It is an emotion. It is an abstract noun. True is an adjective. What kind of love? So we are here we are defining. Love is a noun and true is an adjective, and exist here is a verb. Okay. Now, Veena, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Veena. How are you?
I am fine. About you?
I'm right as rain. Okay, start reading from here, dear.
Okay. Starting from
No,
what
not
is the
from
verb?
starting. From here, every sentence. From
Okay,
every
okay,
sentence.
okay. Every sentence must have at least one verb. At the most basic level, a sentence can consist solely of a single verb in the imperative form. Example one is this example. The implied subject is you.
Okay, very good. All right. Do you have any doubts, any confusion up till here? Because now we are going to discuss about the types of verbs. Okay. So
No,
if
ma'am.
you have
Please.
any doubts, any confusion, this is very simple. मैं ये chapter, hi Suhani. So this is very simple. If you really want to, आपको लगेगा कि मैम, why today you have taken this chapter? You have already taught us what are verbs and what are other the forms of verbs. It is because my dear students, without the use of verb, we are not able to frame any sentence. You can read the first sentence here. Every sentence must have at least one verb. You just think. आप ना कोई भी sentence बनाओ. Okay, and try to frame sentence without a verb. वो नहीं बनेगा. And whatever sentence you have framed, na, that is just an existence, a state of being. This is just an information. Like Ria is a good boy, Shia is a good girl. But none other sentence can be formed without using verb. So it is very much essential for you to frame verb to frame sentence using verb. Now there is two new words in this sentence which Veena has read. One is solely and the next is imperative. Who can tell me the meaning of solely and imperative? Solely means at the most basic level, sentence can consist solely of a single word. Okay, something which is exclusively used, single-handedly, independently, जो independently use हुआ. So a sentence can consist solely of a single verb. मतलब कि एक सेंटेंस में कम से कम एक अकेला इंडिविजुअल एक वर्ब होना ही चाहिए in the imperative form. Now, who can tell me the meaning of imperative? Solely means here individually, or in Hindi it is called अकेला. Individually कह सकते हैं, अकेला कह सकते हैं. Now, what is the meaning of imperative? Who can tell me? Imperative means something which is very necessary. In Hindi, it is mandatory, anivarya. ठीक है? So, if sentences say a sentence can consist solely of a single verb in the imperative form. So, एक sentence में at least एक verb use करना is very much important और ये अनिवार्य है मतलब कि ये जरूरी है. It's a compulsion. Okay. So without a verb, a sentence cannot be formed. All right, let's proceed to the next slide. So here we are going to discuss about different types of verb. Okay, so the first verb. Now I request Sanjeev. Sanjeev, hello Sanjeev.
Yes, ma'am.
Sanjeev, start reading from types of word, and you have to read till the first point, action verb, till understand.
Okay, ma'am.
Go
Types of
ahead.
verb. There are several types of verb in English. Here are some common types with basic definition and example. Action verb. This type of verb expresses physical as well as mental actions. Physical action: run, eat, dance. Example: she runs every morning. Mental actions: think, believe, understand. Okay, ma'am.
Very good, Sanjeev. तो क्या होता है? What are the types of verbs? So the very first verb is action verbs, my dear students. Action verbs. What do you mean by action verbs? इसके नाम में ही है जहाँ पे जो हीरो एक्शन करता है ना. Have you seen the hero who is performing the action? That is called. And you know what? Who performs the action is considered as the hero. So here, action verb is our hero of a sentence. Okay. So action verb is the main verb in a sentence. Okay. This type of verb expresses a physical as well as mental action. ये जो वर्ब्स होते हैं जो फिजिकल और मेंटल एक्शन को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं या एक्सप्रेस करते हैं, द टाइप ऑफ वर्ब व्हिच रिप्रेजेंट्स, demonstrate or expresses the physical and mental action that is considered as action verb. You can see the examples here like run, eat, dance, play, think, sleep, cry, walk, awake. What are these? These are action verbs. See the example in a sentence. She runs every morning. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. I go to school every day. What are these? These are action verbs. Mental action. Think, believe, understand. I believe that all my students are really intelligent and they work so hard. All my students understand me so well. All right. So now I would like to give chance to Jyoti. Hi Jyoti. Jyoti Verma.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello Jyoti, how are you?
I am fine
Okay, looking very happy Jyoti. क्या बात है?
because this class is very nice, good.
Okay, thank you so much Jyoti, my dear. So start reading the second topic, that is linking verbs.
Okay. These words form a bridge between the subject of a sentence and a noun, pronoun, or adjective that either gives it a new name or describes it. Common linking verb: the, same, appear. Example: he is a doctor.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me show it to you. Yes. Can you read now the other examples? Can you read the other examples, the Jyoti? Okay, fine, I'll read it. So now the
Yes, ma'am.
second type
Yes.
of verb. Okay, go
Yes,
ahead,
ma'am.
read, read it.
Excuse me,
Oh,
teacher, can you share the slide with us?
I have already shared, my dear.
No, I mean the PDF slide. Can you put in the chat box? We want to use it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Premaji, do you have any doubts regarding it? Premajit?
No, actually, ma'am, I don't have any doubt, but I want to use this slide for teaching my students also. I also teach, so I need
That's
this one.
excellent. That's excellent. Yes, yes, okay, so now we are going to discuss about linking verbs. So these verbs forms a bridge between the subject of a sentence and a noun, pronoun, or adjective that either gives it a new name or describes it. So try to understand, my dear students. These verbs forms a bridge. ये जो verbs है, these action verbs forms a bridge, but forms a bridge between whom? Between the subject of a sentence and a noun, pronoun, adjective that either gives it a new name or describe it. Linking verbs are also called connecting verbs. Okay. Suhani, don't worry, my dear, I'll give you chance. Okay. So it specify, it connects the subject with a noun, pronoun, or adjective, and it gives a new name and describe it. So let us find out some connecting or linking verbs. Common linking verbs are seem, appear. Example, he's a doctor. Okay. Be, seem, and appear. He's a doctor. Sensory linking verb is look, taste, feel. The flowers smell delightful. I believe in myself. It seems to. Let me take one more example, like from B. I want to be a doctor. So here B is used. Feel. It seems that Premajit has a doubt. Okay. It appears to me that Sanjeev is not paying attention in the class. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So yes, is it clear to you? Action verbs and linking verbs. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts? Any confusion up till here?
No, ma'am.
No? All right. So can we move ahead? Okay. So let's move
Yes, ma'am.
ahead. Now we are going to discuss the third part of the verb. That is what it is. Helping verbs. Helping verbs and transitive verbs. Helping verbs. Helping verbs are also called auxiliary verbs. इनको हम helping verbs के अलावा auxiliary verbs भी बोलते हैं. अब जैसा कि नाम में ही है, it is written in the name also in only that it is a helping verb. It means that it helps someone. Now let us find out that who is to whom it's helping. These verbs assist the main verb in a sentence. That is what I'm going to say. So helping verbs helps the main verb in a sentence expressing tense, mood or voice. So here, how these helping verbs helps the main verb? by demonstrating, expressing, or stating the tense. Tense means whether the action is taking place in the present, past, or future, the mood or the voice. The mood means what kind of sentence, what is the mood, or what voice should be, whether it's an active voice or a passive voice. Okay, now let's find out some helping or auxiliary verbs. Some helping and auxiliary verbs are have, be, do, is, am, are, was, were, can, could, should, must, might. What are these? These are helping verbs. Now, let me tell you that can, could, shall, should, these are considered as modal verbs. Okay. Now, what are helping verbs is am. The most commonly used helping verbs are is, am, are, was, were, do, does, and did. Okay. And has, have, had. What are these? These are also helping verbs. See the examples of modal auxiliary verbs can, may, must, should, could. What are these? These are modal verbs. You must study for the test. She has finished her homework. Next is transitive verb. The meaning of these verbs require a direct object for clarification. So transitive verbs require a direct object. She bought a new book. So object means यहाँ पे object क्या है? Book. Book is acting as a object. And yes, to frame, if you have to frame a transitive verb, you need an object. She bought a new book. Okay, next. Intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs means these verbs do not require a direct object to complete their meaning. For example, the bird flew. But if I say the bird flew in the sky, so it will be a transitive verb because we need an object to describe the sentence. But if we say the bird flew, so it doesn't matter wherever the birds are flying. Okay, so this is an example of intransitive verbs. Next is regular verbs. Regular verbs. These verbs form their past tense and past participle by adding ed or d to the base verb. Example, he walked to the park. Now, what is irregular verbs? Irregular verbs. These verbs have irregular forms for their past tense and past participle. अब सिंपल है, रेगुलर वर्ब्स उन्हें कहते हैं जिनका पास्ट टेंस सिंपली डी और ईडी को ऐड करके मिल जाता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, वॉक, वॉक्ड, प्ले, प्लेड, डांस, danced. Okay, but they regular verb, they doesn't follow this pattern. They completely change. Like go, went, sing, sang. So what are these? These are irregular verbs. Okay. So आज के लिए ये क्लास जो है यहाँ तक काफी है. So अब मैं लूंगी टेस्ट to identify the verbs in a sentence. So who is going to perform the test? कौन टेस्ट में इंटरेस्टेड है? Hello Khushbu, joining so late, dear. Dayavati is raising hand, Sajit is raising hand. Very good. So are you all ready for the test? Because now I'm going to take test on identification of verbs. And don't worry, initially it will be very simple and I'll raise my standard a little bit after a while. Okay. Okay. Till the time, if anyone have any doubts related to the topic, do you want to ask any question? So you can.
Ma'am, can you talk something about verbal noun?
Sorry, say that
Verbal
again.
noun. Can you talk something about verbal noun? Verbal noun.
Can you talk something about verbal noun? And what is the
Yep.
topic for today's class, my dear?
Yeah, obviously you are talking about verb, but I'm talking about verbal noun.
So I really apologize, but your preference cannot go according to the class, na? If you want
I
to
see.
take the class, if you really want, see, wishes are equally important. Every single students are important. But right now, we are already doing a different topic. Okay.
All right.
Suppose if you have to tell that, ma'am, I really would like to learn about this type of noun, you should have requested me. So, ma'am, can you please take verbal noun in the next class? Because we are already doing a topic, right?
No,
Premaji?
no. Actually, those whatever you taught, I understood. So I just want to learn something new. So I just asked you.
Yeah, sure. I'll definitely take a topic on noun, but not today because we are already doing a topic.
All
Okay?
right, that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome,
No
dear.
issue.
So, yes, I hope so. Everyone is ready for the test. So within a moment, the test is here. All right. Okay, all my students are ready. Very good. So here is the first slide for you. Helping verbs and action verbs. See, I have given you a hint also. Identify the helping verbs and action verb in the following sentence. Okay. So let's give chance to Dayavati first. Dayavati, number 1 and 2, dear.
Yes,
You have to identify the helping verb and the action verb in a sentence. Go ahead.
ma'am, pardon, please repeat again.
You have to identify question number 1 and 2 you have to do, and in both the sentence you have to identify helping verbs and action verbs.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. First, the boy is drawing in easy method. This is a helping verb, ma'am.
What is a helping verb? Tell me, what are the helping verb? Where is the helping verb?
Is a helping verb.
Okay, and what is the main verb here? Action verb.
Action verb is drawing.
Very good, Dayavati. Excellent. Next, number 2.
Number 2, did you jump in the pool? Uh, jump is action verb, and there is no helping verb, ma'am.
Yes, it you have. Did is also a helping verb, my dear.
Helping verb. Okay.
Okay, very
Okay,
good,
did is
Dayavati.
a
Keep
helping
it
verb.
up. Yes, my dear. Did is also a helping verb. Now, next,
And next,
give chance to Sanjeev.
okay, thank you.
Devati, only 2 questions for each student. Okay?
Yeah.
Sanjeev, number 3 and 4, my dear.
Okay, ma'am. So, swimming is the main verb here, and
No, Sanjeev. First, you need to read the sentence, dear.
okay, sorry, ma'am. I was swimming in the lake. So, swimming is the main verb here, and was is the helping verb, ma'am.
Was is the helping verb and swimming is the action verb. Okay? Or you can also say the main verb. Yes, number
Okay.
4.
I can read Hindi words. So, can is also modal, na, ma'am? Can
Yes,
is
can is
modal.
also modal or you can say helping verb.
Yes, and read is the main verb here.
Very good, Sanjeev. Keep it up. Kanika, number 5 and 6.
Uh, Today we might go to a movie. Uh, might is helping verb and go is action verb.
Might. Might is a helping verb. May and might. And go is the main verb. Yeah, very good. Number 6.
We were playing on the ground. Were is helping verb and playing is action verb.
Very good. Now, Premaji, number 7 and 8. Premajit, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I
Number
spoke to
7
your
and number 8.
friend. I spoke to your friend, and spoke is the main verb. And 8, I will speak with your teacher. Bill is the helping verb, and speak is the main verb.
And do we have any other helping verb in number 7?
In 7?
Yeah?
No, I don't think so.
No. Absolutely correct. There is no helping verb in number 7. Spoke is the only verb in the 7. Okay, very good,
Yeah, only
Sanjeev.
main
Very
verb.
good, Premajit.
Yep.
Okay, next, Jyoti. Jyoti, unmute yourself. Jyoti Verma. Number 9 and
Yes,
10, dear.
yes, ma'am. When will
Yes,
you
number
open
9
your
and 10.
okay? When will you open your gift? Will is a helping verb and open is a main verb.
My dear, it's not open, it's open. Say with me, open.
Open. Open.
Very good, Jyoti. Very good. Number 10.
Okay. Okay. Can you dance with me? Dance is a main verb and can is a helping verb.
Very good, Jyoti. Excellent, my dear. All right. So now, Shweta. Shweta, here is a slide for you. So
Yes,
now
ma'am.
let me tell you. Yes, Jyoti, you can mute yourself. You have to underline the verbs. Either you have to, and suppose it is not specified here that what kind of verbs, so you have to identify all the verbs. Suppose if you have two verbs, then you have to specify that there are two verbs and these. Yes, Shweta,
Okay.
over to you, dear.
Okay, ma'am. James ate
Number
two
1.
pieces of cake.
Hmm.
Ate is the verb.
Very good. Number 2.
Mary runs to school every day. Runs is the verb.
Very good. Very good, Shweta. Now it's Kushbu's turn. Kushbu, number 3 and 4, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Peter and Shimon play tennis on the weekend. And यहाँ पे क्या है?
Kushbu, speak
And
in English, dear. Peter and Simon play tennis on the weekend. So what are verbs here, or what is the verb here?
play is the action verb.
Only play is the verb. Only play. Okay. Whether it's a verb or action verb. Only just play is the verb. Number 4, Kushbu.
He rides he rides his bike on the weekends.
Hmm.
He rides his bike on the weekends. Rides is action verb
Hmm.
and there is no main verb.
No, rights is the main verb only. Action verbs and main verbs are same thing. Okay. Helping verb is a different thing. Got it, Kushbu?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Vaishali. Vaishali Pagar.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Vaishali, number 5, my dear.
Yes. She eats pizza on Friday nights. Um, eats is a action verb.
Hmm. Hmm.
Only it's action verb.
Okay. Number 6,
Pretty
Patrick. It's Patrick, my dear.
practic plays ice hockey and baseball. Baseball.
Baseball.
Play is a action verb only.
Okay. Very good. Now, Veena. Veena, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Number 7 and 8, dear.
Okay. They all drink 6 cups of water a day. Drink is the verb, and their soccer team wins all the time. Wins is verb.
Drinks is the verb. Okay. Number 8,
Their soccer teams wins all the time. Wins is verb.
their soccer team wins all the time.
All the time.
Yes.
So wins
Their
is
soccer
verb.
team wins
Yes.
all the time. Yes. What is the verb here?
Wins.
Very good. Very good. Excellent, Veena. Yeah. Sure. All right. Do we have any other student? Pritha. Yes,
Yes,
Pritha.
I'm here.
Premajit, I think I have given you chance.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. Pritha and Vikas Solanki has not got chance. So who would you like to
Yeah,
go first? I think Pritha. Hi, Pritha. So, Vikas, don't worry. I have one more slide for you. Yes, Pritha,
okay.
number 9 and 10.
Okay,
Okay,
she
she likes her for
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Because I have a slide for you, so don't worry. Let's give chance to Pritha. She's a kid. Okay. Yes, Pritha,
okay,
number 9 and 10. Yes,
hello.
Pritha, dear, number 9.
Okay.
Read it.
She likes her new car a lot. Likes. Here, verb.
Very good. Very good. Next, number 10.
Jim's new house is big. Ma'am, new?
Jim's new house is big. Do we have
Is
any verb in this sentence?
yes, ma'am.
What is that verb?
New?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Try to understand. Have I discussed about helping verb? There is no main verb in a sentence, but there is a helping verb in a sentence. Can you identify that helping verb, Pritha? Okay, Vikas, can you identify a helping verb in number 10?
Yeah, is a auxiliary verb. It means
Auxiliary
helping
or helping
verb.
verb? Very good, Vikas. Now I have one more slide for you. Yes, Vikas. Number 2.
Okay. James remembered to make his his
Bed this morning.
bed this
James
morning.
remembered to make his bed this morning.
I think remember to helping verb, but I think uh, it's auxiliary. Make be means. Ma'am, I'm not sure. It may be
Make
auxiliary
is
verb.
also a verb, my dears. Make is also. You don't need to tell me whether it's a helping verb or a main verb or auxiliary verb. You just need to tell me whether there are how many verbs in a sentence and what are they. Okay, Veena, stop writing on the screen, dear. So here, make is the verb. Make. James remembered to make his bed. So he is doing
E.
an action. Make.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do number 3?
Yeah. Last night, mom baked a cake and dozen cookies, which means
And a dozen cookies.
yeah, dozen cookies.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
okay, dozen cookies, which means
Last night, mom baked a cake and a dozen cookies. So what will be the verb here? You just need to identify the verbs here.
it's a baked
It's baked. Very good. Yes, because it's absolutely correct.
and
Baked is the
cookies.
verb here. Cookies
Cookies,
is a
not
noun, my
not
dear.
no 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 no.
Okay, what is that? You know what, Vikas? Whenever you are asked to identify the verbs, it means I'm asking about what is that action word? कौन सा ऐसा कार्य किया गया है? So baking is a action word, right? एक
Right, right.
कार्य है ना, bake क्या है? Bake करना एक काम है. So try to find out what is that work, what is that action that has performed in the sentence. Okay, Vikas?
Okay, okay.
So I'll give you one more chance. Number 4.
Tina
Please read the
picked a ball.
sentence first. Jenna picked.
It's not a clear, so I can't. I got
Jenna
a
picked up the ball and threw it to Sophia. There are two verbs in a sentence.
exact picked and picked up and threw. Pick.
Very good, Vikas. Excellent. Thank you so much. Now, Pritha, are you there? Pritha, are you there?
Yes, yes.
So, Pritha, I would request you to do number 5 and 6.
Okay. The students ran outside when the bell rang.
Hmm.
Hello?
Yes, yes, yes. Now, what are the verbs here? Do we have any verb here? I think there are two verbs here. दो verbs है यहाँ पे प्रथा. There are two verbs here. What are they? Dayavati? Dayavati, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Can you identify the two verbs in question number 5?
Yes, ma'am, ran and rang.
Very good, Dayavati. Excellent. Yes. Ran and rang. Both are verbs. Very good. All right. After recess, everyone return to class. What is that verb? Anyone can answer. After recess, everyone returned to class. Anyone can unmute and answer. What is the verb here?
Return.
Very good, Kanika. Returned is the verb. Very good. Next, Melissa and her brother played at the park until supper. Supper means
Played.
tiffin break.
Played.
Played. Very good. Those who have said, very good.
Ma'am, supper
Supper,
means?
supper means tiffin break. Foreign countries, they used to say supper. First, you measure the flour, then you pour it in a bowl.
Measure.
Yes, measure. Measure,
And pour.
measure,
Pour.
measure.
And
Pour.
pour.
Very good. Yes, very good. Saturday, we vacuumed the living room and washed the kitchen floor.
Vacuumed and washed. And washed.
Vacuum and wash. Very good. Now, number 10. Matthew folded his sweater and put it in his closet.
Folded and put.
Wow, there is a competition. I like it. I love competitions. All right, number 11. Come on, back up, students. The grandmother rocked the baby. The grandmother rocked the baby until she fell asleep. Rock the baby, matlab?
And sleep.
Yes. Okay. Rocked only, rocked and one more word is there. One more verb is there.
Asleep.
Fell, fall, fallen, falling.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I'm sad, I sing a happy song.
Sad and song.
Sing and
Sad
sing.
is, how can sad is a verb? Who said sad is a verb?
Sing.
Only sing.
Only sing is a verb. So yes, we are done with this topic. I hope so. It is clear to everyone, right?
Ma'am, please one more slide.
One more slide. You want to go with one more slide, but we don't have time, Kanika. So we can do it later on. Okay?
Just 5 minutes ही लगेंगे.
5 minutes लगेंगे. चलो, Kanika के high demand पे ना one more slide we will take. Okay? Kanika is enjoying the game because most of the answers of her answers is correct, na? That is right. Okay, Kanika. Okay. Just for Kanika's demand. All right. So yes, we are all done with one slide. So now this is the slide. The ball rolled down the hill. What is the verb here?
Rolled.
Rolled. Yes, it doesn't mean कि Kanika ने बोला है तो सिर्फ Kanika ही answer करेगी. Anyone can answer. You have to be very quick, just like Kanika. Okay. The baby walked around without shoes.
Walked.
Very good, Tina. Very good. Walked. Lions roar loudly.
Loudly.
Roar.
Roar.
No, roar.
Yes, Tina.
Roar.
Loudly is an adverb. Roar is the verb. Okay. The snakes slithered across the road.
Slithered.
Slithered. Yes. Two rabbits happened through the yard.
Happened. Hopped.
Ma'am, what do we mean? Slithered means?
Hopped.
Slithered means ringna. In Hindi, it is referred as ringna.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. The kids drank a cup of lemonade.
Drank.
Very good, very good. Ashley and Brittany drew a picture.
Drew.
Very good. The microwave cooks my food quickly.
Cooks.
Yes, excellent. What about the boys, Sanjeev? Because come on, you people have to also come on the field. The my
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sister closed the door.
Closed,
Close.
closed.
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 Yes, nobody can compete Sanika's speed. Huh? She's
Delivered.
super. She said that.
Yes.
All right.
The
Well
mail.
done. I love the enthusiasm you people have shown. So very good. So it's time to wind up our session now. So we'll come back again tomorrow with a new and interesting topic. So till the time, I'm signing off. For those who have not downloaded Tree Campus, please download Tree Campus and recommend it to your friends, relatives, and those who are in need.